So yeah, OMG. I had a phone call, not yesterday, but the day before, and one of the appointments that I was most worried about, I have a Psych Eval coming up October 14th. I am worried that where I have a few issues of my own to begin with, like my social phobia and panic disorder and mood disorder, NOS, that this might mess me up. But then again, I've heard of other people that have been okay with it. I mean, they still pass. Now, this appointment is the Psych Eval that they have a big say whether or not you have the surgery or not, and I'm sure you're all aware of that. But then, if they give me yay or nay, if they give me yay, then the next appointment I really have to worry about is, well, I don't even have to go to the appointment. It's with the surgeon in my insurance company, and my insurance company has to say yes or no. They feel that I need this, and it's just by luck that I'm in this program to begin with. I feel like we're making a lot of progress, and I say we, which means my mother and I. Let's see, what else is there? All we have left to do is 3 support groups. Let's see, what else did I tell you? 3 support groups, 2 visits to the nutritionist, which I'm really excited about. I actually can't wait to go. But I also know that means I have to start that diet, which I'm not too excited about. And I don't know if any of you ever, like, when you found out that you were in the program or you were going to have the surgery before you went on that long diet, if you guys just pigged out on everything that you like, and because you're afraid that that will be the last time you'll ever have it, because I know I have, and I wish I didn't. Because I know I've gained weight since I decided to, well, since my insurance let me even start the program. So, yeah, that was one of the other things I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys all did this. Like, I can't get enough Chinese food. I know. Subway and Chinese food are my flaws, but Subway isn't that bad, I don't think, granted. So I wanted to share 2 books that I've been reading, and I really love this book, and I have not finished it yet. I'm only on, let's see, half the book. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if we can get it on there. Permanent Weight Loss After Barbaric Surgery. It's by, can you see it? Patsy Winsey. Something's wrong with my camera. What's going on here? Is that better, you guys? Ah. So that's one of them. Ah, there, it's better. And this one, I'm at the end where you get to read everybody's stories. It's weight loss surgery. Oh, Patient's Guide to Weight Loss Surgery. Everything you need to know about gastric bypass and barbaric surgery. It's a really good book. Very informational. Can you guys see it? Because I don't want to say last names because I'm afraid I'll get them wrong. I'm sure you can see it now. Yep. So those are the 2 books I've been reading. Plus my YouTubers. What else here? Those are the only 2 I wanted to share what I have left on my checklist. So I got my psychologist, and I already have my nutritionist appointment. And then all I got left after those 2 things. Well, granted, I have 2 visits to the nutritionist. But after that, I have 3 support groups, and my mother and I are going to try to get one in on, let me see the calendar. I wasn't prepared, I guess. On the 5th, and I believe there's one on the 15th. Maybe it's the 6th. I think it's the 6th and the 15th for support groups. That means there's 2 out of the way, and there's 1 left. But keep in mind that this program is supposed to be 4 to 6 months, and I feel like we're more than halfway through it already. Besides, like, if I get approved by my insurance company, that means that I have 3 visits to a personal trainer 2 times before surgery and 1 time after. But the downfall is that it's going to cost me out of the pocket money. Not too bad, but it is bad when I don't have a job. My fiance's working, and it seems like we catch up with the bills, and then all of a sudden something else happens, or we need money for something. Like right now, my dryer's been broken for over 2 months now, and it's a pain in the ass to... I've been hanging my clothes everywhere in the house. I know, people are like, why don't you hang your clothes outside? Well, because, I'll tell you why. I do not like bugs on my clothes. Yes, I know, I'm weird. But it does not matter how many times that I shake them off. I feel that if a spider's going to crawl in your clothes, and I'm deathly afraid of spiders, they're going to stick to it. You know what I mean? Like, even if you shook it really hard, they still won't come out. I'm only afraid of spiders because I think because when I was little, I got bit by a black and yellow spider, I believe it was. I don't know what you call them. Field spiders, I guess. And we had tons where I grew up. And I guess I had a bad allergic reaction to it, and they took a needle at the hospital. Well, you can't really probably see. No, I guess you can't see how big it was. But it was pretty freaking huge, and they shoved it up the bottom of my foot to drain out fluid. And I was on crutches for, I believe, 2 weeks or more. I remember because I went trick-or-treating. This little fat kid trick-or-treating on crutches. Yep, that was me. Oh God, didn't that hurt? It took, I believe, 1 doctor, obviously, 4 nurses plus my mother to hold me down. So, yeah, can you imagine why I'm afraid of spiders now? But anyways, yeah, so that's our lot. $350 for the personal trainer, and plus all your other needs, obviously, if I get approved. I've already went out and bought stuff, and I shouldn't have, because you don't know. I'm just really worried that she's going to say no, and I've already spent all kinds of money already on, like, things I might need. I have a few websites that I found. Actually, if you go on my favorites, there's a lady on there that she's talking about, I believe, I can't remember her name, and I don't want to say it, because, like, again, I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's Red Daisy, but don't quote me. She's talking about free samples. Really check it out, because it does work. All you gotta do is go in live chat or email. I've already got 2 things so far on my free samples, which is pretty cool. So, I just want to ask, to whoever watches this, when they had their Psych Eval, what was it like? What kind of questions did she ask? Because this is going to be like a 3-hour process, I believe. An hour with her, and then 2 hours of like written essays or questions. I don't know. All I know is something to do with paper. So, I'm pretty scared, because I've always had like bad experiences with psychologists and counselors always putting words in my mouth, and I know people are going to tell me, well, they don't do that. Well, yeah, you know what? In Maine, they do sometimes. I don't know if anywhere else. So, like, all this stuff is, like, coming together, and I'm all excited. I mean, there's not a worry that I have about this. The only worry, like I said, is people that control the yay or nay votes. So, I guess that is it for now. Well, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching, you guys. I guess I'm gonna go watch some of your videos. Alright, take care. Bye.